Wee,
How's that go?
wee,
One more time?
wee.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of Off the Rails. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. And today, what are we talking about? We're talking about Batman in the Arkham games versus Spider-Man in the Insomniac games. I'm on Team Spider-Man.
Batman's better. Just my opinion. That's just no. Spider-Man, no. Batman.
So we both prepared a few points that we're going to be talking about, and so we're just going to start talking about it. So what is your first point?
My first point is that according to the in-game thing for Arkham Knight, he does it in a span of 6 hours. Originally, 6 hours taking out multiple enemies. Well, Spider-Man only, I think, does it for at least 2 days. Takes 2 days, the
I'm
entire
going to
game.
counter you on that because in one of the later missions in the game, he does take out most of the Sinister Six in less than 6 hours. So
Well, I'm not saying like the entire game's in 6 hours, and there's more than just 6 people. It's just like the entire game is in less than 6 hours. It clears the entire city in less than 6 hours,
okay, that's a fair point.
including the Riddler trophies, which take you about a year and a half in real life.
We leave those in the last episode. We don't bring them.
I
into
bring them
episode.
up.
For my first point, I want to talk about the traversal ability, which I think absolutely destroys Arkham. Swinging and the web wings are absolutely incredible as a mode of transportation. You can't tell me that Batman has better.
For the record, I want to say that they stole the web wings from the Bat Glider in Arkham Knight. They definitely did that.
Okay, fine. Even in Spider-Man 1 before the web wings, that traversal was still so much fun. And the atmosphere was beautiful.
No. I still think the Arkham, like the graphics were better for that time and age, because they do better than half the games now. So I think we're pretty good on I think the Arkham games takes the cake on that
For graphics, you mean?
for graphics and for mobility with the Batmobile
I
and the Bat Glider and a car, like counting like the grapple hook and line launcher and all those gadgets.
But we have web swinging, web zipping, web pulling, all sorts of different mechanics that you don't need to call on like a car or a glider to get. You have it right there. It's just the press of a button.
So is the Bat Glider.
Again, but
Or-
once you're moving, it doesn't
Oh.
flow. You have to land and call it when we can just smoothly transition into our next way of
I
traversing.
smoothly transition from the Bat Glider to the Batmobile very easily. And I can do the same thing from the Batmobile to the Bat Glider. Shoot up and wee,
How's that go?
wee,
One more time?
wee.
We'll leave the traversal up to the comments, okay? People, write down below who do you think has better. So moving on, I will let you have the graphics. That's a fair, I'll let you have graphics. So that's 1 point for Arkham games.
Told you.
Next thing I want to bring up is the sheer amount of customization that Spider-Man games have. We have suits from all different types of generations. We have cel-shaded suits, which I'm pretty sure is not in any Arkham games.
It's not. The only way you can get other, like, you can get other bat suits, but the only way you can really get one is if you download a couple mods or complete the entire game. So I'll just give that to you because I don't have anything about that.
Like, we have suits from movies, other games. Unfortunately, we do not have Spectacular Spider-Man in one of the games. Spider-Man 3, I'm waiting, please. So that's a point for us then. Insomniac 1 and Arkham 1.
I don't know what to say about that. I honestly do think that you have better customization, but I'm just gonna transition to my next one. The story of the Arkham Knight is just better than Spider-Man. Well, I guess you can do that with Spider-Man too, where it like gets bigger as the games progress.
So you mean that in Spider-Man 1, it doesn't introduce Doc Ock, which slowly builds to him turning evil along with the rest of the entire Sinister Six?
I never said that. I just said the open world gets bigger every time. Because you start out with Arkham Asylum, where it's not really like open world per se, but you can still get like a baseline of like the fighting style. So yeah, you start out with the fighting style, you get to know that, you get to learn the gadgets and stuff, and then you get to learn like the gliding and stuff. and then it turns over to Arkham City, which is like your testing of the open world, where there's just like a not like a big area, but like a tiny area,
Like just dipping your feet in.
like just dipping their feet, and then they put in the entire Arkham Knight, just the entire Gotham City, where if you do look off the coast of certain spots on the city, you can see Arkham Asylum post the Arkham game, and you can see Arkham City post Arkham game.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. That's
You didn't
cool.
know that? There's literally riddles that tell you to go there. Have you not completed all the riddles yet?
I'm sorry, who said it takes a year and a half? Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't have time for
there's
that.
literally guides on YouTube if you don't want to take that time.
Well, okay, so you're saying that over the games, the map gets bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna counter that with saying that we have an extra island in Spider-Man 2 that we can explore. And coming off of the Riddler trophies, we have a lot more collectibles at Insomniac. We have like spider bots, Sandman fragments, all sorts of different things we can run around and get. Backpacks. That was a fun one to look at.
Guess what? I guarantee they're easier than all of the Riddler trophies.
So let's go into some of the bosses we got going on. What do you have over in Arkham?
Abomination Joker just for starting. Going into Arkham City, there's Clayface. Clayface was a good one. Mr. Freeze. I had to use a different tactic every time. That one took me a little bit because I was younger then and I didn't have a fully developed brain. And then going on to Arkham Knight, which I applaud them from doing this, is they didn't have us fight Scarecrow. They had us watch the ending, which was fun.
Yeah, that was interesting. Did any of those boss fights have like the emotional weight that some of the modern games do?
After you do take out Harvey Dent, aka Two-Face, they talk about their childhood. Well, it depends on if you complete the main story before taking it. If you take him before the main story, they'll talk about Batman. But if you complete it after the main story, when he gets revealed to be Bruce Wayne, there's a lot of childhood trauma being talked about.
Yeah, so yeah, that's like off the top of my head, the Doc Ock fight was extremely powerful. I was a mess after that. And then the symbiote Spider-Man fight in Spider-Man 2, that was rough. Like seeing Miles and Peter fight each other, whew, that was a lot. So now we're going to go into some of the gameplay abilities we got going on. So like over in Spider-Man, we have takedowns and symbiote abilities and venom strikes. What do you guys got in Arkham?
Oh, well, we do have takedowns. We have combo strikes. Um, I think there's like when he gets the upgraded bat suit in thing, there's this thing called fear where like if you like there could be 5 people in this room, he drops down from the vent. You can click a button before you drop down from the vent. You can take him out like that, like just like a snap of a finger, and they're all
Mhm.
gone because of the
Dang.
way he moves. It's just insanely quick.
So there's like does it like build up as it goes or
I wouldn't necessarily say build up, more as like a starting take,
like
like
a
starting
fight starter?
like a fight starter where you take out most of the enemies before you get in.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Um, I'm gonna counter that, speaking of fear, with the symbiote surge mode. You get unlimited abilities for about 10 to 15 seconds and you can just go at them. Like it is a ton of fun.
I'm gonna go on to my next point. You can play as 3 characters. Well, technically 4 if you count the tiny part you play Jim Gordon in. You get to play as 3 characters.
I'm gonna give you that one. We do only have two, unfortunately. There is a rumor that Cindy Moon is going to be joining as Silk in Spider-Man 3, but obviously that's not out yet, so I'll give you that one.
Yeah, you play as Batman, Robin, and then Catwoman. Catwoman during the Arkham. Robin when you're in the when you're stopping Harley Quinn in the studios, and then Batman all in general. And then you do get to play as Jim Gordon a little bit after you're done with the Ace Chemicals.
Okay, so before we just kind of like have a free talk here really quick, we're going to just talk about like audience kind of scores. So one of the things with the gaming community that bothers me, and it's that people hate on games if they're not as good as the first. And I think
Yeah.
people put their heart and soul into these,
Mm-hmm.
and I get it. Some of them are cash grabs, some of them are honestly trash. But when people put their life and their passion into making a game, I don't think you should hate on it. I think you should give it a chance first. Do you think there's any Batman games that kind of got some hate that weren't really deserving of it?
Not that I really, I mean, I didn't look at that. I didn't look at critic reviews. I just kind of got the games as like a birthday present. But when I like, they keep improving every single time. So the one that they might have gotten backlash for was Arkham Sh Origins and Arkham Shadow because it kind of didn't have the same feel. But mainly probably Arkham Shadow because it was a VR game instead of an actual game.
We're just going to talk about some personal preferences now. What are your top three suits that you use in Batman?
So, I mean, the top three I use was number one, I used the 240% Batman, which it's just the regular default Batman with a golden bat symbol on his chest.
That does sound cool.
It's great. And then after that, I used Dark Knight, and then I'm trying to find the Michael Keaton Batman one, but I can't find it, so I use the the Batman, the one that's the newest Batman.
Hmm. Like Robert Pattinson
Yeah,
Batman?
Robert Pattinson
Okay.
Batman. That one's not my favorite with the head shape, but what about you?
Oh, that's a good question. So, in Spider-Man 1, they didn't have suit styles, so I think that changes some things up. So in Spider-Man 2, obviously, you have the Advanced Suit 2.0. Looks super clean, the red, blue, and the white spider. I do love the classic symbiote suit that they added. It's got a purple suit style to like kind of reference the comics, and I love swinging around with that. And then my number one that I use the most is just the classic Spider-Man, the red and blue with the black spider. It's just perfect. It's comic accurate. It's amazing.
So you don't use your Fortnite skin Spider-Man,
Oh, you mean the No Way Home one?
the No Way Home one.
The No Way Home one, I'm not gonna lie, did not translate great into the PS4 games. I think that Insomniac's Peter Parker just has like a bulkier frame than Tom Holland's, and I just don't think it works for him.
Like what any new games that you think from I don't know how long ago the PlayStation showcase was.
Well, obviously, I'm always hoping for Spider-Man 3. Like I said, I hope Silk is added, and I hope all of the suits come back, all of them. Brian Innahar said like they wanted to balance them between Miles and Spider-Man, and they're just we don't care. We want all of them.
Well, see, I don't like necessarily kind of want them to make another Arkham game because I like where they ended off with it.
So you just want them to be done.
I mean, it would be cool if they did, but I don't think they need to make another one. I think they ended it off very nicely. Hmm.
So, for the final thing, comment who do you think has the better game, Arkham Batman or Insomniac Spider-Man?
Arkham Batman.
Well, that's up to them, isn't it? So, if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you like and comment and obviously subscribe. Comment down below if you'd like to see any other future episode topics, and we'll see you later, okay?
Bye.